All right, so let's come back to cars.
Yeah.
But right now, everyone's talking about GVE.
Okay. Yeah.
And, you know, what's going on there. What's your perception of what happened or is happening at GVE?
Christ. I'm so far detached from that scenario from like the business aspect.
But you know the car world.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. And I knew a few people that worked down there. I knew one of the buyers who was a really nice guy. Saw him maybe like 2-3 months ago.
And you must have known some guys who had cars there.
No
one.
The only person that I did know, it wasn't they had a car there, but they were going to collect a car for someone.
Right.
And it was quite an awkward scenario because the car was in the service centre. It wasn't for sale. They were just doing some work on the car. So it was in pieces.
Right.
So they had to go and collect the car and then also walk around the workshop going, yeah, that's for that car. That bit's for that car as well. So I think that was quite a strange scenario. But when the whole company went into administration, as far as I'm aware, the car was on a ramp.
Right.
So it wasn't a car that was for sale. I'm not going to be able to shed too much light on the GVE stuff, but I know David, like I met him maybe like 12 years ago when my channel was really first starting out, and he was a nice guy, let me walk around the showroom. But any time that I was going in there, it was more just to go and check the cars out that were for sale there. There was no sort of business arrangement. There was a couple of conversations about, do you want to come and do some videos? Do you want to come and drive some cars? I knew the social media guy there. But there was never anyone that I knew in the last 6 to 12 months that either had a car for sale there. And maybe that's something that the people that I know knew what was going on with GVE, but I've never used them to buy or sell cars. Like I don't have much connection there at all.
No, I'm seeing quite a few people kind of jump on them and criticize them. And I wanted to know your thoughts. Personally, I think it's poor taste to do that. But I suppose if there have been some shenanigans going on, that needs to come out. But I guess it's hard now to run a car business. I mean, everyone goes, oh yeah, sale or return, that's great. But I
don't think it is.
No, I think it must be hard to run a car business today.
Yeah. And
after lockdown, wasn't everyone a car dealer?
Yeah,
like everyone was a watch dealer.
Everyone. Yeah. I mean, they were making so much money in buying a car and marking it up. And there was obviously this just huge bubble in the market where prices just started to go through the roofs because you couldn't order the new stuff. Everyone knows about it. I know a few people that run dealerships, and then a friend of mine, Archie Hambleton, set up a dealership at the beginning of last year. And every conversation I had, wherever I went, was, is he all right? Is he mental? Like, does he really want to get into this business? Because I think they all started to feel this like strain on the market. All of the cars were coming back to what they probably should have been priced at. They're now dropping even lower. The demand is there. Not there. This whole sort of like speculation buying as well of like, I'm going to put my name down on the new 992 Turbo S because I'm going to buy it and flip it.
Yeah.
That's all been eradicated, which I think maybe the market's adjusted itself. Maybe the manufacturers have somehow built a different price strategy into the way that you order these cars now to try and eradicate the people. Because I remember...
As in charging more money.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Porsche definitely have upped their prices and everyone has increased, but I put a deposit down. When I bought a Hurricane and I said to the dealer, can I put $5,000 down on the lightweight version of it? Because I thought it's going to be a limited edition car. If I've got one of the first cars there, I can probably drive it around for a couple of months, make loads of videos on it and then sell it. I might make some money.
Yeah.
So at that point, even I was aware of it. I wouldn't want to set a car dealership up in this day and age. And I think the majority of the people that are complaining is because of the consumers. I think the people that are buying the cars, I think their expectations so high from what I'm seeing now. People are walking into a used car specialist expecting to look at a brand new car. And my friends are like, this car's got 35,000 miles on. It's going to have a couple of stone chips. Like, I can't make the car perfect. And I think they're scratching their heads and banging their heads against the wall because this expectation of, I've seen a guy on Instagram who's got a car dealership that's done this, done that, and he spent £2,500 prepping that car. He's put a ceramic coat on it. Can you do that for me? And it's not the reality of the industry. And I think maybe social media is giving a skewed perspective I mean, it's given a skewed perspective on everything.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking about
in the car world,
women and filters. Sounds like the same thing in cars.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Perception versus reality.
Yeah.